Customer states ABS light on after installing own level kit at home. Well, I wonder why. On a 2020 F-250. Lovely.
Customer states they replaced their transmission themselves, and then it started misfiring, so they did their own tune-up, and oh yeah, look at all those pretty lights. Took the front pipe off, that's what came out of it, and then passenger side converter. Where'd you go?
Okay, we got a car in here at Customer States making a weird noise. Customer States up there was stuck in their truck. Customer said he's got a vibration.
Customer said their wipers aren't working. Yeah, you gotta take the cover off there, bud.
Customer state, leaking brake fluid from rear.
Customer state after filter replacement, the car is sluggish.
Baby wobble, baby wobble, baby wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby wobble, baby wobble, baby wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby wobble, baby wobble, baby wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby wobble, baby wobble, baby wobble. Get it now, yeah, yeah. Get it now.
Customer states their vehicle doesn't show that it's in park. We register all the gears except for park. Once we put it in park, it's in park, but it doesn't show up on the dash. Why is that? Well, let me show you. Here's what a new shifter looks like outside of the truck. When you put it in park, this little lever pushes on this little micro switch right here. Once that micro switch gets pressed in, it lets the dash know it needs to show that it's in park. If you look at our old one, that switch has been broke off. These shifters can be a real chore to replace. Luckily on these F-150s, you can just pop up the center console, 4 bolts, and disconnect the shift cable and electrical connector, and you're done. Okay, new shifter in. Let's see what happens. There we go. Just like that.
Customer states that my engine's knocking. There's the oil pan. Some jelly. Oh yeah.
Damn, that's the fucking oil.
That's the oil.
Customer come in stating the exhaust was too loud. What the fuck? What the fuck?
This car came in for a transmission leak. Oop.
On today's customer states, starter just runs. Yep, it's missing a starter gear. So we can get in there. Now fuck, we found it.
Customer states, does he think we're idiots? Geez, I don't know. I've been a mechanic for 25 years. I mean, I kind of know what a diesel does, dummy.
I'm gonna do my first customer states series. This one's gonna be a good one. Customer says, hey, my compressor's hasn't been running since Thursday, but you wait to call me on a Saturday afternoon? Okay, cool. So I come out. He disconnected the contactor. Don't worry about what that is. I reconnect it, it's chattering. Find a bad high pressure switch. All right, cool. He's got 6 other compressors running. Call and tell the customer, hey, need a new contactor, need a new high pressure switch. Well, how much is that gonna cost? It's gonna cost you about $150 to open up a supply house and about another $600 in parts and labor. Oh, that's too much. I don't wanna pay that. Is there any way we can make it cheaper and get it done today? No, that's what it's gonna be, and that's pretty cheap actually, and the longer we wait, the more expensive it gets. Like for part 2, and you'll see what's really funny, because he argued with me about this.
Customer states, my truck is ready to paint. It's already in primer, and we're not going to do it a shiny color. It's going to be a matte finish, so it doesn't have to be perfect. This is the roof of the truck. This is the roof of the 55 Ford truck. As you can see, they used this thing as a truck back in the day. Probably propped up some lumber on it that was too long for the bed or something. Can't paint over that, guys. I don't care what color you're painting it.
Customer states check engine light on and engine runs bad. Doesn't really sound good. So let's check out some pits. Oh, look at that. That's aggressive. Those are supposed to be near 0, not 54 degrees. That's a lot of retarded and a lot of advanced timing. So, take the valve cover off, see if it needs a motor. Oh, and look at that. It actually has a new reman motor. Great. Now I'm going to have to tear it down and find out why.